got a unicorn at the shop. Look.
3, 2, 1.
I think you better just find somebody who already specializes on those, and then you'll be on the right place. And here's the place.
What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take this motor out because I have the whole front cleaned out, right?
You're gonna try to put it black?
No, I'm gonna make it your engine bay looks fantastic.
All right, I'm here.
He said, "Oh,
The car found the right place, man.
That's it.
That's what you want.
I need to tighten this up.
No, we're gonna replace all this.
I need to do it because sometimes my car starts, sometimes I don't start because they touch.
I want to put the battery in the back. Make clean, come on.
All right.
You know?
Then I get to put the rest of the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yes. You know, like
Paint all this shit.
yeah, everything. Paint the brake booster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What we got here, Giorgio?
Oh, we got something. We got a unicorn. We got a unicorn at the shop. Look. It's a 40 years old car. Look at the condition, how is the car. Look at these wheels. Look at everything.
What year is this?
It's 1989?
90. This
90?
is a 90, an airbag car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
35-year-old. I mean, it's 90? Yes, almost 40. There's no words for this car, man. Look, the car is amazing. Just makes me, I want to have one. Yes, he's the same owner of the Mercedes AMG, another unicorn. You guys can notice he loves the convertibles. And that's one of his toys. Those tools, I mean. He have more. He's a 90s enthusiast like me, but he's a real enthusiast. He lived on the time when this car came to the United States, you know? He's the guy who can tell like, oh, I remember those cars when they was on the dealer.
Wow.
I born on the wrong year, on the wrong era, you know? You guys can see the car outside is perfect, inside is perfect. But you see the engine bay needs some love. So I'm gonna talk to him about it, and definitely we're gonna make something. Definitely, 100% we're gonna make this car looks 200% better.
This car was a donor car for my other Z that I had previously that I sold. And now we're finally gonna get it up and going, and it's gonna be my drift car. So you guys will be able to see me and Giorgio drifting together soon, as we did in the past. I got all the items needed for it right now. First of all, I got the radiator, which was like the main thing for me to get the car running, because the car runs already, it drives, motor is good, transmission's good, everything is perfect. But then I went ahead and bought all the other stuff. I bought the angle kit, and I bought my coilovers. I got the solid mounts for the diff already. I got the radiator, like I said, and you know, car is almost gutted. I'm gonna gut a little more, but it's gonna be cool. At the end, it's gonna be a sick project, and you know, it's gonna be a Franken car. As you see, it's missing all the front. Don't have no chassis almost at the front. It's looking raggedy. It's looking like shit. I put my old bucket seat in here that I used to have on my other car. Yeah, but she gutted. She's almost ready to roll, man. Listen, man, I'm already a little bit anxious about this. I'm not sleeping well anymore. I got everything in hand, so that makes it even worse. I do think that, you know, whenever I free up one of the lifts and I have an opportunity, first thing that we talked about doing was, you know, doing the suspension, getting the car up and running, but that all went out the window. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take this motor out, because I have the whole front cleaned out, right? I'm gonna shave the bay, wash the bay, prep it a bit, weld wherever I gotta weld, remove whatever I gotta remove, and then we're gonna paint it, okay? Not telling you guys what color, not saying anything, okay? But that's like the first thing we're gonna do. After that's done, I'm gonna come back, put all the things back in the car. After I remove the engine, I'm gonna go ahead, do the suspension, do the diff, weld the diff, do the bushings on the diff as well. I'm gonna get this car like ready to go. After that's done, I'm gonna come back with the engine, and then we're gonna take care of the body. So, not gonna lie to you, I'm super anxious. I'm super excited. So I want to be able to be done with the whole car within the next month. I know it's a lot to ask.
Ideal situation in a month.
I think in a month. But don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it. Yeah, don't hold me to it because it could be 2. But, you know, I'm going to do my best. I promise y'all. That I actually drifted, it's been a long time. It's been years, to be honest with you, since I was out there, you know, drifting. It's been like, not going to lie to you, probably like 5 years. I'll give you guys a bit of background story, all right? So my first drift car, I decided to go ham on it, and I was like, you know what? The car started giving me issues at the very end. I'm like, bro, it's time to give this car some love. So what do we end up doing? I went ahead, pulled the engine, did all the suspension, did a body kit, did an angle kit, gutted the interior, redid the entire interior, lightened the interior, built the motor, forged the motor, turboed the motor. I went hard at it, but that kind of put me at a point where I was like, yo, you know, I'm left dry. I got no more cash. But the car was like nearly there, but I needed some more money to finish it. And at that point, I just had my first kid. While I had just gotten my house not too after that, I had gotten the house. So it kind of left me out of dry. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave this project aside. I'm gonna leave all this drifting stuff aside, and I'm gonna focus on, you know, some other points in life.
Gotcha. So then you sold the old drift car, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I ended up breaking everything apart that I kind of did. Sold everything, came back up on the cash, invested in a bunch of other things at the same time, opened up the business, and now, you know, as time is going by, opportunities are appearing themselves. So that's when I got this, because of the other car. So I wasn't just gonna give up this car, right? You know, it's here, it's ready. It's kind of how I wanted the other car to be, and I envisioned it in this. This, I believe it might have, you know, some pros instead of cons. The other one had, you know, the other one was gonna need a lot more versus what this is gonna need. So I think that I could make it happen a lot quicker with this than with that. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I'm excited as heck to be a part, be out there having fun. So it's like, I'm very excited to just try and be out there again.
Imagine I call you and say, hey, I found a leak in your car from the alternator. I had the experience before, and I had the customer here mad as fuck and say, you think I'm stupid? Because I say the alternator is leaking water. Like, for some people who don't know, they just don't know about those cars. German engineer, the alternator are refrigerated with water. And also you have an oil line passing through on it. So some cases we can have an oil leak on the alternator on those M62s. And that's the problem. Most of the shops, people who know it, like, yeah, I know those systems, but I don't like to deal with this system. But for us, we already done a lot. For us, it's like, it's normal. It's normal issue on those engines. We already know the way. We already have all the property tools to get this done. So for a customer like him, he's like, yeah, thank God I find you guys, because I was looking for somebody to get my car done. And they all say, no, thank you. I prefer to fix new Bimmers. Of course, new Bimmers is easier because you just plug the scanner and then the computer will tell you what's going on with the car. This car too, you can read the car, but most of the shop, they don't have the OBD connector. So this car on the 90s BMWs, they have a 24-pin connector, and not all the shop have this connector, because me personally using only on BMWs, but I'm a BMW shop, so I needed to have it. But for some other shops, like, as soon as they see they need to buy and invest in tools to get the service done, they just say, no, thank you. I think you better just find somebody who are specialized on those, and then you'll be on the right place. And here's the place. I'm gonna show you, like, for example, you guys can see how long they are scrubbing this part. It's just to get all the surface, make sure that all the surface is 100% clean. We're we're gonna put a new gasket on it, but we need to make sure everything's clean. So we're not gonna have no more leaks in the future. It's not only take the part, take the gasket, put another one. No, you need to make sure always clean it, always properly, and then you install it back. But before we install back, we like to wash it, make it look nice, original, fresh, and then we can see clearly in the future what's going on with the car. Because those kind of cars, they have a lot of kind of gaskets, oil gasket everywhere around the engine. So in this case, we're doing the timing gasket, the timing cover gasket. But to do the timing cover gasket, we need to take the valve covers out. So automatically we're doing the valve cover gasket replacement too, because it makes no sense we put it back together with old parts. No, the way how we do, we like to put everything new. And that's why in some cases it's not worth, because some people say, should I need all these gaskets? I thought it was just one gasket. It's one gasket, but for you to get on that gasket, you need to remove like 4 or 5 parts. Who recommends a new gasket? So that's why it's a specific car in a specific shop doing a specific job.
Got some coilovers. I got an angle kit for the car. I'm trying out these Max Penrods T7s. Supposedly they had a good review or whatever. They are cheap coilovers, but you know what? Let's give them a try, bro. Who knows? Maybe they're good. If they're not, we'll change it over and get some actual good coilovers. Coilovers are pretty much, so it's a strut, okay, with the spring loaded already, and they're adjustable. This one is more for performance per se. This series that they came out with, a bit stiffer than the other ones. Realistically, they supposedly were pushing them as, you know, performance, so drifting, you know, tracking or whatever. These coilovers are usually in the range of like $500-600. That's what Max Penrods sell for. But these were their best ones. They just came out with these, and I wanted to give them a try. As you guys seen on our other videos, we put coilovers on the E30, for example, right? Those are BC coilovers, name brand coilovers, really good coilovers. They're made for, you know, adjustability of height. Obviously though, there's a variety of options for them. The BCs are a bit more comfortable, you get more, you know, height adjustment out of it, so if you want to go lower, higher, whatever you want to do, you know what I mean, truth be told.
All right, talk to me. So why are you wrapping it? Why are you putting all this plastic around it?
So that way the overspray won't get all over the car, and it will only focus on the brake calipers to get the paint on it. And that way it protects the paint of the car and everything, and you know, it comes out a great job. But yeah, it's just a method of protection for every car. That way your car, when you get it done, you know, you don't get overspray, and when you go home, the paint is nice and clean, and all we got done was the calipers. But most of the times when we do this is because we're going to paint other things as well. So that way it'll protect it. Like the underbody, the undercarriage of the car. That way it'll look nice and fresh. We're used to painting underbodies of cars as well. So, you know, for like a restoration job, it's a very decent job. You know, it comes out very clean, very professional. First, we wash it, so that way it restores it back to life. And then after we're done cleaning everything, we'll end up painting it, so that way it protects it from rust or any type of